Hi Cancer, this is your October 2023 spiritual reading. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to pull two different oracle cards from two different decks, and then we'll get started with the tarot. Alright, we have Phenomenon, Be Still and Listen to the Spirits. Number 25, and we have 30. Serendipity, merge with the flow. We have 22, wisdom, and 33. So we have a lot of synchronicity numbers. You guys might be seeing 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. Quite often we have 3 3s and 3 2s. We have 33 blossoming. All right. So you guys right now are being guided by spirit to the point where your main task and what you're being asked to do is to surrender. And to surrender to the divine, to surrender to your higher self and let it guide you. And when like this sort of message pops up, it always kind of points to a bit of resistance, because it could be a situation where what your head is telling you, what logic is telling you, isn't what your higher self isn't what your higher self is telling you. So there might be a bit of conflict between like all the signs. My intuition is telling me to go right, but like everyone, and logically I should go left. And this is the time you're really being asked to fully put your trust in the universe. And if you know your intuition is telling you one thing, then this reading is definitely for you, and the message is very clear of like trust, go right, trust the intuition. With wisdom, it's like you guys, you're ruled by the moon. Like you're so intuitive. You've always been intuitive. So it might even be hard for you to like decipher of whether it is your intuition or not, because it's something you've always had very loud and clear. But this is like the time to remember how, every time you did trust your gut, every time you did listen to the signs, how it led you to where you were meant to be, how it's never led you astray. And remember the wisdom of your soul, and that there's so much more to this world than we realize. And it's almost like your intuition, like if you look back, you kind of realize, wait, it's almost like a part of me knew exactly what was going to happen. Like a part of me knows what's at the end of that road, of each road. And that's why, although everyone was saying go this way, I went this way, and I made the right choice. It does feel like right now you guys are blossoming. You're at a time where you're meant to be experiencing all the blessings of all the work that you've been doing. But it feels like you're at a crossroads, and on one path is where you get to like experience all the abundance, all the blessings, everything that you've worked for. But then the other road doesn't feel as smooth and as easy. And like this might not, when it comes to our destiny, people say like you can't miss it. But what is destiny? Is it like a final point? Is it this road? We're always merging, we're always picking different paths, and this might just be like part of your story. But you have free will, so you might choose, a path that won't be as enjoyable and filled with blessings, but these blessings aren't your final destination. So it's just what you can enjoy along the way, but you may miss it if you choose to not trust your intuition. You know, I hope that made sense, but it is, that's why, you know, people say like, actually listen to your intuition. There are right and wrong decisions. It might at the end lead you to like the same area and place, but why wouldn't you want to enjoy the ride, you know? And I feel like that's really where your intuition comes in, because we are all kind of born with a blueprint, right? Like a huge map where we're always going to stay in this area, and if we go too far, the universe kind of pushes us back. So yes, we all always end up where we're meant to go, but you have the choice. You make the decisions and what you want to experience along the way. You know, I feel like that's where destiny kind of comes in, and then that's where free will comes in. We have the World. So you guys have closed up a very significant chapter, and this is reminding me of like when you plant a seed and, you know, it's like fighting, it's under pressure, it's underground, it's dark. And now you've gone through that. So you might be coming out of a rather difficult cycle where there was a lot of stress and pressure. And now you're blossoming. You're like seeing the sun. You're feeling the fresh air. You're not, you know, in the dark anymore. You're being blessed and being gifted for all the difficulty that you've gone through, all the healing, all, you know, it's life is a bunch of cycles, and you guys are coming up right now. So you're meant, like this next cycle is meant to be enjoyable and easy and relaxed and very abundant for you guys. We have the Six of Swords, but again, you choose if you're gonna have that. It's like you've done all the work, and now the universe is like, okay, this is your gift, but you can also go all these other paths. But your intuition knows this is where your reward and your blessings lie. But it does feel like with the Six of Swords here, logic, what other people are saying, might be leading you elsewhere. So really be mindful of that. You know, really kind of try to separate yourself from everyone else for a while, and even from like your own mind. Really meditate, really tap into your intuition, connect with your higher self so you know for sure what your intuition is telling you. Because and it does feel like, again, you're so intuitive. So normally your head is aligned with your heart and intuition, but in this case, it just feels like there's a lot of opinions coming your way. There's too much outside noise that's confusing you, and like you need to separate yourself from them in order to have that clarity. We have the Seven of Swords. Yet it feels like this, even like if people have good intentions and they think they're protecting you. So, okay, like I'm just going to provide an example. Like let's say you got a job offer or some sort of offer that is going to ask you to move somewhere. And your intuition is telling you like, I know I'm meant to go. But then like your family, your friends, they're so against it. And they think they're protecting you. They think they know what's best for you, but they don't, right? They're just acting on their own, you know, whether it's their own emotions, they don't want you to leave, or they are allowing, you know, fear to get in their way. They're thinking from like their head, whatever it is, their intentions might be pure, but they are wrong. Like they don't know what's best for you because they aren't as tapped in. Like, they are not, the people that are giving you this advice are not intuitive, they're not spiritual, they don't, you know, when making a decision, they're purely logic. Like, they're not the kind of people to like meditate on a decision or see what their intuition is telling them, or to listen to their gut feeling. So keep that in mind, because it like these birds flying around her head, it feels like they're just like telling you so many things that are confusing you. But you know your truth, you know what is best for you, but you're also you're not happy because you're it's like they're making you doubt yourself. So again, it's very important for you guys to kind of separate yourself from everyone and to have that clarity and peace of what decision you need to make. It's yours, it's not anyone else's. We have the Three of Swords. So again, it does feel like these people are like, they don't want to let you go. They might have some sort of reliance, attachment, and again, they're not bad people. They could love you, but subconsciously, it does feel like you're much more like spiritual, higher vibration than them. So there is a sense of like, they kind of rely on your energy to feel good. And part of them knows that when you leave, like, they're gonna have to like do really difficult inner work in order to feel that light that they kind of got from you. And I don't want to, again, I'm not trying to say these are bad people, but subconsciously we do a lot of things that we're not aware of, and everyone wants to feel good, right? That's why, like, it's like a moth to a flame, and a moth isn't a bad being, you know. It just like, there's something about that light everyone is drawn to, and no one wants it to go away, even if it's for its best interest. So it's important to know like where they're coming from and why they're so insistent, because it'll show you that they want what's best for them, not what's best for you. And what's best for you, it does feel like it's elsewhere. And again, you know that. So for a lot of you, actually, this could somehow be connected to a job or an opportunity where you get to fully like express more of yourself than you've done so far. Like if it's a new job, it's something that's so much more aligned and makes you so much happier than the job you're in now. Whatever it is, it's like this path is where your growth and your happiness, your soul wants to be. It's where you're meant to go, to bloom into. There's something about community as well. It's like you might be wanting to go somewhere with a group where like that is where you're meant to be. It does feel very creative and very spiritual wherever this path is leading you. We have the Four of Swords. So again, you need to separate yourself from all the voices and all the noise. Really go somewhere, or it's like even like for a weekend, just stay home. Surround yourself with like peace, like lovely music, meditate, relax, so you can be reassured of like how strong the universe is telling you what's best for you. Again, there's a need to separate yourself from anything and everything that's confusing you, and the best way to do that is solitude. Even if it means like going away for a weekend, like getting a nice hotel where you can just relax, just be solitude, cutting out all the noise, all the opinions, turning off your phone, not communicating with those people, just so you can like really connect with yourself and allow the universe, your spirit guides, your higher self, to tell you exactly, to reassure you that no, I know this is why they're saying this. This is where we need to go. This is where we're destined to go. All right, Cancer, I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it resonated with you guys. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.